Alright, just a couple of tips on how I remove the crankshaft pulley or harmonic balancer, whichever y'all want to call it. This is on a 2007 Hummer H3 with the 3.7, so I'm sure it can be done for other vehicles too, like Colorado, Canyon. Anyways, so first off, this all can be done with the radiator on. No need to remove it. First steps I took was remove the fan and the fan shroud. Just remember, this is just pointers, tips, not a how-to video. And then next, after that, it's time to remove the pulley. Now, it's held in by this bolt. This is on really tight. So what we did was, because we didn't have impact that fit down in between there and the radiator, so what I did was grab my cheater bar, my breaker bar, and then I had my dad wedge another metal bar, in between here somewhere, and so he was holding it from spinning on me while I torqued out the bolt, and it broke free. So if you have somebody else that can wedge another pipe in there, that'd be perfect if you didn't have impact that doesn't fit in there. So it can be done. So after that, now it's time to remove the pulley. So you're gonna need a 3-claw, or this is what I used, 3-claw. So at first I was trying to remove it from the outer diameter, get the claws around the outside. I wasn't able to grab anything on the outside. So what I found out was the claws need to go on the inside of the pulley. You can see there's little indentions here. That's kind of where the claws sit. So the other problem I ran into was that the bolt in the middle, it's not long enough to help push out that pulley, because that camshaft, or that crankshaft, I'm sorry, it's pretty deep. So what I did was I stuck this in the crankshaft. So you'll slide that in there. That's about 6-7 inches extension. This is a wrench extension, socket extension. So just stick that in there, and then now this bolt won't have to go so deep, and you'll have plenty of push to get that or pull to get that pulley out. So that's what you'll need to pull that pulley out. Just slide one of these in, 6-7 inch extension. So now once you got the pulley out, then it's time for the seal. Now that's what my problem was. I was leaking a whole bunch of oil from behind this pulley. So here's the seal. Obviously it's not just going to come out with your finger. So I tried the screwdriver method. I wasn't getting anywhere with that. So I ran down to AutoZone and picked me up one of these. It's like $10. You just stick it in there, kind of get a hook on it, and then pull it out. It came out within like 10 seconds with that tool. So here's another thing that I found. It might have not been my seal. Maybe all this damage was caused by me pulling it out. But this piece here, now this little gasket, I couldn't figure out what it was, or what it was called, but it sits right here on the back of the pulley. And it was real brittle and cracked, and now it's falling apart that I've been handling it. But this black piece, it's actually supposed to be rubber, and it feels like plastic, like brittle plastic. So I went down to AutoZone. They couldn't figure out what it was, what type of gasket it was, what it was called. So I just went to GM. They pulled up like a diagram, and they found this part. He called it some kind of step gasket. Anyways, if this is the piece you're looking for that's probably causing the oil leak, here's the part number right there, GM 125-78073. So yeah, but this one is obviously not broken, falling apart, and it's actually feels like rubber. So that just sits, you know, right on the back of this pulley here, nice and snug. And so make sure you have that on before you push this pulley back in. So that's where I'm at now, about to push the pulley back in. I'm gonna have to go get a pulley pusher, installer, something like that. Anyways, but that's as far as I've gotten. And then after that, then just put the belt on, and then I guess I'll be good to go. Hopefully it doesn't leak anymore. Anyways, hope this helped. But again, this part is very important. So just remember, tips, not a how-to, so don't get mad at me. Thanks, bye.